Rebuilding confidence is one of the hardest things after narcissistic abuse because typically people look at themselves in the mirror and they think, I don't know who I am. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's even real anymore. There's a version of you that stares back at the mirror that looks like just a shell of the person you used to be. Beat down, broken, worn, battle scarred. And you kind of look back and you're like, this isn't who I used to be. This isn't what I signed up for. This isn't what I thought my marriage, my reality, my life would be like. But you look back at yourself and you wonder, how in the world did I get here? And this produces a huge lack of confidence. Produces a place of confusion, of uncertainty, of chaos that's happening in your life that just brings you to a place of thinking, I can't do this. I can't figure this out. I'm not sure what to do. It leaves you lost, confused, alone, distressed, isolated. Now, what needs to happen is we need to build back your confidence. Building back your confidence is boring. Simply put, just boring. It's not exciting. It's not super fun. Building back your confidence is not going on a mountain trek or a ropes course or something that's going to magically just click. Building back your confidence is you keeping agreements with yourself. You showing up for you. We see this inside of a daily repetition. You showing up for you on a daily basis. When you don't show up for you, you do this thing called break agreements. Simply, you said you were going to do something. You said you were going to show up. This could be mentally, emotionally, writing on a checklist, whatever it might be. You said this was going to happen. You didn't do it. Confidence is broken. And so we have to work on building it back up, which means we have to start baby steps, really small, which feels boring. It might feel boring and it might look boring, but it actually does completely the opposite of being boring. It locks you into a version of you that you haven't been able to uncover right now. A version of you that you haven't been able to see in a long period of time that shows up in a higher level of confidence than you've ever seen or experienced before. Simply because you're showing up, keeping agreements with yourself every single day. We teach this, we practice this inside of Raw Motivations by using what's called the Core 4. The Core 4 is simply dividing up your life into 4 domains, 4 aspects of your life that are just everything fits inside these 4. These 4 domains inside your life come down to 4 things. Come down to body, being, balance, and business. Body is the physical aspect, you taking care of your physical body. Being is the spiritual aspect of your body, your essence, who you're actually being, your emotional, your mental state. Balance is your relationships, the relationships that are in your life, the healthy ones are what we focus on. And then business is how you produce money and make a legacy for your friends and family. Like you actually growing, developing, not just keeping the lights on, but expanding eternally to what God has actually gifted you. So when we bring into this Core 4, body, being, balance, and business, this is the baseline piece of you starting to keep agreements with yourself on a day-to-day basis to help your growth and your development. And what this does is you being able to show up for you consistently. You being able to say, hey, I'm going to show up for myself every single day. And when you do this, it changes your level of confusion, your level of chaos, your level of crazy. It changes all of this to bring into a place of confidence. Let's explain how you can play this and how you can actually start this right here, right now. As soon as you watch this video, you can write this down and you can start doing this today. So if you haven't already, grab a pen and paper because I need you to write this down. And I need you to start practicing this. When I mean practicing this is you're going to see how this becomes practical really quickly. Body. First thing you can control in and outside the relationship because you can actually take some time and start doing something for you. This could be squats. This could be push-ups. This could be sit-ups. This could be going for a walk. This could be going to the gym. This could be on the rowing. This could be on the bike, whatever. It's you actually using your body for fitness, bringing this place of actually manufacturing energy inside of your own life by you showing up with fitness. We don't follow a certain game plan. We don't say, hey, you need to follow this diet, this regimen, this workout plan. We just say, hey, did you sweat today? Did you do something that moved your body physically that promoted this energy and helped you move forward inside of your body? Being in control of it, but you showing up for you. And did you do it every single day? This doesn't mean you have to go to the gym 7 days a week. You might only go to the gym 3 days a week, 5 days a week, and do something different on the other days, but you're doing something with intention for you showing up for you. That's massive, because right now you haven't had a chance to do that, and you're not even sure what that even feels like because he hasn't let you even show up for you. The second thing inside a body is fuel, and this is simply what you're adding into your life that produces energy and positivity in your healthy diet. We're not saying, hey, get on a diet. We're not saying follow this plan, that plan. All we're saying is, what can you add in? We normally look at it as daily greens. Like, simply get the green smoothie, get green powder, add greens to your meals, whatever it might be. Add some nutrients into your life that are helping produce this piece that's helping you move forward. Then you move into the aspect of being. And being, we're talking about keeping agreements with yourself, but this is also connection with the emotional, the mental, and the divine. Your connection with God. So we do this inside your connection with God first by doing a piece of meditation. Meditation where you're able to connect with you, you're able to connect with God, you're able to get clear, lower the anxiety, lower the stress, help you actually get focused on what is actually real, what actually matters, what's actually true. And when you do this, then we bring it into the second piece of being, which is memoirs. Memoirs is you writing it down. Maybe this is you journaling, or maybe this is you stacking. You actually going through the mental rewiring and reframing process to help you move forward in your healing process even faster. So we do this inside of meditation and then memoirs. Now, the cool thing about doing this inside of what we use, the Warrior app, is it brings you to a place where you can actually do this consistently. And when you do this consistently, you can even track your progress and your points. Because every single thing that's inside of the domains also has a point. You can literally come in, you check off fitness, you get half a point. You check off fuel, you get half a point. So you get a total of 1 point each day for each category. Body, being, balance, and business. 4 points max for a day, 28 points max for the week. And some people are like, well, that seems kind of weird. Well, it works. Because one, it keeps you accountable because you're checking it off. And two, there's like a dopamine rush of like, I checked something off for me. And then three, there's also this piece of consistency. You get used to it. And so that's body and being. Balance, we're talking about relationships. Again, healthy relationships. We're not asking you to invest in the negative one, the toxic one. Primarily, the first person you're going to have to learn to invest in is simply going to be you. It could just simply be you sitting down at the end of the night and writing a note to yourself on a sticky note and reading it the next morning. A note of positivity, appreciation, love, respect, care. It feels weird, uncomfortable, but no one else is doing it for you, which is part of the reason why you're even watching these videos. Because you've been in a toxic relationship where he doesn't even care because he hasn't even demonstrated or shown this to you. So you have to actually learn how to invest in you so you can be dependent on you and not on anyone else to determine your worth or your value. And so you start writing down notes, sending to you, sending to your kids, sending to close loved ones, sending to people that are building positive relationships in your life. And so we narrow this down into person 1 and person 2 inside of balance. These are, you get your 2 half points inside of balance. Person 1, simply put, first off, is probably going to be you. Unless you're already in a healthy relationship, then it's going to be your spouse or the person you're in a relationship with. But typically, you're not in a healthy relationship when you're watching my content. So we're talking about you investing into you. You're person 1. What are you actually investing into you? Positive every single day. Words of affirmation, love, appreciation, respect. And then person 2 typically goes to the kids, alternating back and forth if you have multiple kids. Daily investment, a small text, a phone call, a note, nothing huge, but just something small that is communicating and investing in another person on a daily basis. That's balance. Then you move into the 4th aspect, which is business. And business is broken down into 2 categories as well, both for a half point, which is discover and declare. In business, the whole goal is, what are you learning for you to grow in how you make money? What are you growing inside of your business acumen? What are you growing inside of your mental mindset around money and around abundance and scarcity? What are you growing that's going to help you actually exponentially move the needle forward inside of the money game? Because that's all it is. It's just a game. Money's a concept. Like, there's so many different things that need to be broken down that you might not realize or haven't worked through yet. And as a result, you're staying stuck. So discover is, what are you learning, growing, and developing inside of that? You could be listening to a podcast, taking a course, reading a book, investing time and energy into research, whatever it might be. You're actually saying, I'm looking to discover so I can grow. And then the second piece is declare. Because it's not just enough just to consume information, just to consume. You have to be able to apply it. Same reason that if you just keep consuming my narcissistic content and you don't actually heal, it's because you haven't applied it. We need to move you to the next level. Besides just being a consumer, you actually moving forward and growing, developing you. So the declare piece is you actually implementing it, communicating it, delegating it, teaching it, applying it. All of these pieces have to happen for you to be able to move forward. This is the goal. This is where we need to have you at so you can grow and develop you. All of the core 4, body, being, balance, and business, is all structured to be able to produce a high level of confidence because you start to play this on a daily basis of you showing up for you. When you show up for you, your life gets changed because the repetition, the boring repetition, day in, day out, holds agreements with yourself, and you continue to rise up and grow into someone that you haven't shown up as before. This is absolutely amazing and absolutely life transforming. But the thing is, it's so boring and it's so simple and it's so small. The majority of people watching this video will never even do it. A few of you watching this video say, hey, I like that. I want that. Let's go. And when you're ready for that, go to rawmotivations.com. Let's talk. Fill out an application. Let's have an initial call. Let's see if you want to actually use this system on a day-to-day basis and more to help actually move you forward faster inside the healing process. Because this is what we do. We have systems and tools that actually keep you accountable and make you produce action. Because if I don't make you move, if I don't make action actually happen, you stay stuck. If you stay stuck, nothing changes inside your life, and your status quo of where you currently are, the things you're struggling with, stays the same forever. If I can help you with that, then reach out. Go to rawmotivations.com today.